It was a regular bustling afternoon at the Pizza Hut in Avon Park, Florida. Families were flooding in to grab pizzas after school, and the staff was working hard to keep up with the rush of orders. Little did anyone know that an ordinary day was about to turn into a life-saving mission that would showcase the bravery and quick thinking of a few key individuals. Alania Hawk, a chef at Pizza Hut, was busy making pizzas, checking orders, and ensuring each pizza was made to perfection. Among the flurry of orders, she spotted one from Cheryl Treadway, a regular customer. The order was for a small pepperoni pizza, but something unusual caught her eye in the special instructions. "Please help. Get 911 to me. 911 hostage help." Hawk's heart raced. She knew this was not a typical request for extra cheese or well-done crust. Without hesitation, she showed the message to her manager, Candy Hamilton. Hamilton, who had been with Pizza Hut for nearly 30 years, knew the seriousness of the situation immediately. She contacted her boss and then called 911, aware that time was of the essence. Lieutenant Curtis Ludden, the shift commander at the Highlands County Sheriff's Office and a trained negotiator, received the emergency call. He quickly briefed his team and prepared to head to Treadway's address. Earlier that day, Cheryl Treadway had been having a terrible time. She had argued with her boyfriend, Ethan Nickerson, who had threatened her with a knife and taken her phone. When it was time to pick up her children from school, Nickerson didn't trust her to go alone, so he went with her. After they returned home, Nickerson kept her and the children hostage. Despite the fear and tension, Treadway saw a small opportunity to ask for help. She convinced Nickerson that the children were hungry and asked to use a phone to order pizza. She used the Pizza Hut app to place the order, including her desperate plea in the comment section, hoping someone at the restaurant would see it and call for help. Lieutenant Ludden and his team arrived at Treadway's home cautiously, unsure of what to expect. They needed to make contact without alarming Nickerson or putting Treadway and her children in more danger. The officers knocked on the door and announced themselves as the police, hoping to initiate a dialogue. Inside, Treadway tried to keep her children calm, praying that the police would be able to rescue them soon. The tension was palpable. Lieutenant Ludden began talking to Nickerson through the door. Nickerson was scared and didn't want to go to jail. Ludden spoke calmly, assuring him that their primary goal was the safety of everyone involved. He needed to build trust with Nickerson to defuse the situation. Nickerson shouted back, expressing his fears and distrust of the police. Ludden listened patiently, using his training as a negotiator to keep the conversation going and to persuade Nickerson to surrender peacefully. Minutes felt like hours for Treadway and her children. After 20 tense minutes, Nickerson finally agreed to surrender. He came out of the house and the police safely removed the 2 remaining children. The relief was immense as the children were found to be unharmed. Treadway and her children were finally free from their terrifying ordeal. Nickerson was arrested and faced several charges, including assault with a weapon, battery, kidnapping, and obstruction of justice. The police discovered that he was likely on drugs during the incident and that he had a history with law enforcement. After the rescue, the Avon Park community rallied around Cheryl Treadway and her children as they recovered from the traumatic experience. Local media covered the story extensively, highlighting the bravery and quick thinking of everyone involved. Pizza Hut recognized Alania Hawk and Candy Hamilton for their roles in the rescue. Lieutenant Ludden and his team were also honored for their exemplary handling of the crisis, showcasing the importance of specialized training and preparedness in law enforcement. The Treadway family's ordeal also spurred discussions on domestic violence and the need for better support systems for victims. Cheryl Treadway also received counseling to help her and her children deal with the trauma they had experienced. Pizza Hut used the story to launch a campaign about community safety and awareness. They shared tips on how customers could use their online ordering system to signal for help in emergencies, reinforcing the idea that help can come from unexpected places. The events at the Avon Park Pizza Hut serve as a powerful reminder that in the face of fear and danger, quick thinking and community action can make all the difference.